Hit that subscribe button.
Women of Reddit, what's a first date mistake men all too often make?
Getting way too emotionally invested in the first date. Not good to have sky-high expectations riding on how it goes. You're pretty much guaranteed to be disappointed. Answering all my questions without asking me one back. Bragging. Also humble bragging. If it comes up naturally I get it, but so many dudes are just dying to mention an award, ranking, name drop, or hint at having a lot of money that they will just awkwardly shove it into our conversation. It gives me the sense that the guy wants validation from me instead of companionship. I understand being proud of an accomplishment, especially if it took a lot of hard work. There is a difference between showing me what you care about and showing off. Talk about their past relationships/exes too much. Repeatedly commenting on my appearance. I get it, we met online and you're glad I look like my pics. I'm happy you didn't catfish me, too. But please stop talking about my appearance in every other sentence. It makes you look insecure.
I've been on 3 first dates where they were texting or using social media, from half the date to almost the entire time. Mid-date with the third guy, I grabbed my coat and walked out. He texted me as I was walking through the door, "Where are you going?" If you're actually interested in the person you're on a date with, don't use your phone unless it's urgent. Not asking enough questions. This guy asked me out and didn't ask a single thing about me. I was asking him a ton of questions about himself and his life, but whenever he answered, there would just be this deadness and awkward silence between us. When I brought up how quiet he was, he got super defensive and was like, "This is just how I am, okay?" Turns out all he wanted was to bang and that was it. So fucking tactless. In that same vein, if you know in the back of your mind she is genuinely looking to meet someone to date exclusively, don't lead her on with the intentions of just banging her and not calling her back. This shit happened to me too often in my early 20s and I was too naive to tell the signs from the start. Be clear with your intentions and respect hers as well. Ask about bra size and surgical history. Tell me their kinks and fetishes. Curse a lot. Assume I'm going home with him. Most commonly, trying way too hard to impress me. I don't need a fancy dinner the first time we meet. I don't care how much you can drink or how much your clothes/car/rent cost. Be a real human being and relax. Make decent conversation. Just be yourself. I'm probably going to like it a lot more than whatever puffed up version of yourself you're playing. Don't go all in right away. And I'm not saying that you should play games or be a jerk, because women like that. If I meet a guy and he instantly starts offering me the world and going overboard with gifts and fancy plans, I lose interest. That doesn't feel sincere to me. It feels like he's happy to have found someone, not that the someone is me. And if he's offering all of that to me so quickly, what's to stop him from offering it to someone else when he does really get to know me and see that I'm not some magical goddess queen, but a real person who maybe doesn't live up to the extremely high expectations he set? But also, if a guy starts offering me the world and gifts, it makes me think that he feels he has nothing else to offer. Be yourself. Take it slowly. The right girl won't need the world or gifts, you will be enough, as you are. As much as you want to show her you're worth her time, let her show you that she's worth your time too. It goes both ways. You want someone who will fight for you, like you would fight for them. Not someone who will run away when the gifts stop. Well, when I first met my so, we were at a lake, drinking, and hanging out when things got a little touchy-feely. Perfectly fine with me. My now so decided to practically eat the side of my neck. Yeah. Don't do that. I don't know about anybody else because I think I've got a less common situation, but talking sexy talk on day 1 pretty well wrecks it for me. I think it's fair for anybody that suggesting I move in with them is too much. Not actively participating in a two-way conversation. I don't want to talk about myself all night with and I really don't want to listen to someone else talk for several hours straight. Talking about themselves and then when they ask me something they don't really listen or incorporate what I've said into further conversation. Eating too much cheese before the date, being covered in hornet stings, and ordering the milk steak.
Hit that subscribe button.